Hello, Adam Kopacz, Excel lover from Poland. Today we're gonna talk about how to choose random elements from the list without repeat. So I have 8 elements on my list and I on purpose put number twice because every other element I can choose only once, but this number I can choose twice because it is 2 times on the list. When I put it a third time, I could choose it up to 3 times, but it's all random, so I don't know how many times I'll actually draw it. Okay, so how can I choose those elements at random without repeats? First solution is manual solution, and for this we need rand function that's returning numbers from 0 to 1 with 15 digits precision. So it's almost impossible to choose the same number twice. Okay, so we are putting once and we are copying this function down. And it's important that rand function is a volatile function. So it will be recalculated every time we change something in our worksheet. And when we have this helper column, we can just sort by it. So data, tab, and A to Z or Z to A command. And we have 5 elements from the top. We want 5 elements, so we are just choosing them from the top. So it doesn't matter if we sort A to Z or Z to A. We just select the first 5 elements. And we can see that our numbers are recalculating every time we sort our data. But it doesn't matter. We have our 5 random numbers from the top, 5 elements from the top. Okay, Control Z. Let's back to our original list, and we have our first solution. The second solution use formulas, and it's legacy Excel solution. And we are starting with some way to sort our numbers, and we can use, for example, large function. And this function will return the biggest and the second biggest, the third biggest number from the list. But we have F4 key to lock our list, and then we need a way to choose the first, second, third, and so on numbers. So we want to change our k argument using proper function. And the simple solution, I know, it's the one with using row function and reference to A1 cell. That is 3, so without dollars. And when we are going to copy our formula down, our A1 reference will go down, and a row function will return the first row, the second row, third row, and so on. So we'll be having our numbers from the largest to the smallest one, and we can see the largest, smaller one, and even smaller ones down here, 5, because we want 5 elements. When we have those numbers in a proper order, we can choose elements, but we have in our data orientation, use match and index function. So we are adding match function to choose to find the position of our number. So we are looking for this number in our column, like random column number, F4 to lock it, and we are using exact match, so 0. And we are putting our formula, copying it down, and now we have position of the largest number. So 5, position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's for this random numbers, it's the biggest number. Right? It's right. So we have a position, but we don't want the position of numbers, but we want elements connected with those numbers. So we have to add to our match function her best friend index function. So we are putting index, and this time we want to choose our list and F4 to lock it, and our match function is a row number. Okay, so we are closing our formula and copy it down, and we can see that we have select numbers elements at random without repeats, and when I press F9 key, I force to recalculate our solution, and sometimes I will see our number twice because it is twice on our original list, but not always in the chosen list. Okay, times for final solution in Dynamic Array Excel, and it's a much simpler solution than in legacy Excel because we just need two functions. And in DA Excel we have a RANDARRAY function that can create a random array, and we just need a copy a similar column in our formula. So we just need an array with 8 rows, 1 column, so just 8 in RANDARRAY formula function. And when we put our formula in Excel, we have 8 elements, and in DA Excel we can sort by this column. So we are adding SORTBY function to our formula, and as an array we want to sort, there is our list, and we don't have to lock it because it's an DA formula and our formula is printing the results. So our array, and we will gonna sort, and this is array with which we are going to sort our array. So just putting formula in our cell, and we have 8 elements from our list in random order. F9 to choose that, see that we are choosing elements at random, and once again we just need 5 elements from the top, but we can see the other elements, and when you don't want to see other elements, one of the solution is to choose 5 elements, F2 to edit, to go to formula edit mode, and now press Ctrl Shift Enter to create an array formula. It's an array formula from legacy Excel. We have now just 5 elements because I select 5 cells, and those cells are an array. You cannot change an element or delete an element of this array in just one element. You have to change all elements at once. So to choose elements at random from a list, you can use a manual solution, legacy Excel solution, or an DA solution.